current collection of work is based on, well, it plays with the notion of childhood memory. I was reading a book by Penelope Lively called Moon Tiger, and she talks about how we don't remember childhood, we imagine it. So I began looking at some old childhood photographs of myself and thinking, do I remember being on this beach? Do I remember playing with my friends here? Do I even remember my friends' names? And I only really think I remember from those photographs, or I remember from what my parents have said since then and told me about. With that in the back of my mind, I was working with screen print, painting mono screen print, very large format. I have a bit of a dance background, so big gestural emotions and in my printmaking kind of comes through, and it, just let go and things like that. So I started recreating a lot of this childhood imagery with large format screen printing. But not only do I have this appreciation of the gestural and the kind of letting go, I'm also a little bit of a control freak, so I love puzzles. So and I've also got a dad who was an architect, and the building block element just kind of tied all that together. It brought the architectural element in, my history, it brought the nod to childhood in, and it was only when I was actually exploring and studying the marks I was making in my big screen prints on my phone from photographs I'd taken, and I started looking at little details and things like that I started to see other things in the prints. So I began isolating elements, cutting up my beautiful prints and just kind of really leaning into the whole fact that they were going somewhere else, and that print wasn't the end of its journey. It was a collection of lots of different memories and things like that, and I just see landscapes in everything. So I basically take away any context and really isolate small elements, reconfigure them onto these children's building blocks, and recreate the idea of a collection. I work a lot with, obviously, archive photos. I work a lot with loaded objects that hold a lot of memories and inherited, weight. And yeah, it kind of brings the whole thing together, and it's a 360, back to collection, back to all that kind of thing.